Yes, people, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Yash Talks Football. We are not going to talk about Arsenal today. We are going to talk about Manchester City. But before we do get into it, we are 4 subs off 100 subscribers. So if you're not already, hit that subscribe button down below, hit the like button, put a comment in wherever, especially today because I want to get your guys' thoughts on this sort of situation with Man City. And also share the content around to people who you know or people who you might think be interested in talking about football. But yeah, Manchester City, something to do with a lawsuit again, but this time they're suing the Premier League, and that is for um. Now, but obviously, before I do say this, there has been a lot of conflicting reports. Some things are saying something, some outlets are saying the other. It's just how it works in football. So bear with me. I'm going to say what I've gathered, and if I've said something that's wrong, let me know in the comment section below and corrects me. That is absolutely fine. Now, Man City have sued the Premier League, and that is over the financial rules. And what I mean by that is that the rule in the Premier League, if you don't know or mainly invested into other leagues, is that if you own a football club, let's use the Sheikhs as an example with Man City, they can't put their full amount of money in because they think it's unfair to the other clubs, and I think they can only put in, let's say, I think it's 70% of their income. I may be wrong, I may be well off, but it's a cap percentage that they can invest into the club. And the reason why the Premier League would think it's unfair is that s- things such as teams such as Brighton, Southampton now, let's say Crystal Palace, obviously aren't as rich as teams like Man City, Arsenal, Newcastle now, Chelsea, Tottenham, who are the richest club in Europe. They think it's a sort of unfair um, scenario, and they sort of believe that they want it to be more balanced out. Now, what I'll say to that is, I don't think it'll make a difference either way, and the reason I say that is because look, we have the big six. They are the richest clubs, along with Man United as well, along with Ineos, FSG. They are a rich club. They're not skint, although they do move like it sometimes because their ownership isn't as good. It's as bad as Arsenal's, although they have won more than Arsenal. Let's just say that. But yeah, I don't believe it's a issue, and I don't get why it's a rule because what they're trying to do, and it's clear to see, they're stopping the big teams from excelling. And when I say big teams, I'm not talking about the big six mainly because, let's be honest, Liverpool, Arsenal, uh, Chelsea now they're going down to that route. Tottenham definitely. Man United, we don't know yet because they're just taken the Ineos have just come through with their 25% ownership, so we'll see. But they're only interested in the Champions League money, and the reason for that you get what I can't remember the exact digits. You get a lot of money with the Champions League, and the gap from finishing second to first is about 5 million. So if you're looking at it from like a business person's perspective, going all that way and trying to win the title, and let's use Arsenal as an example. The reason why Arsenal probably don't go that extra mile, get a proper striker, not spending money in January, is because they only care about money in top four. We saw that, and we saw the PR that the club put out when we we bottled the title last season. Not last season, but the season before that. But we got Champions League money, and we got out and got Kai Havertz, Julian Timber, and Declan Rice. Now, two of those signings I was happy with. One, the Kai Havertz signing, I wasn't with it. I'm still not with it. That's a whole video for another day. But it's clear to see that window was not good. And the reason it was not good because my standards are to compete for a title year in, year out. Their standards are top four, that's it, they're happy. And the way that Sky Sports, the English media in general, peddle out this PR is say that top four is the be all and end all. And we saw that with the race for top four, especially when it was Arsenal and Tottenham. They were advertised like that on Sky Sports. But it's clear to see what the Premier League are doing. It's clear to see why Man City are upset, and I'm with Man City on this. And you can call me a fake fan because we were in a title race with Man City for 2 seasons in a row. I get that, but at the same time, why should someone who wants to win, who is eager to win, be restricted in how much they spend? bearing in mind this is a whole different case to the 115 charges that were listed out before. This is a whole new thing because Man City are pushing charges against the Premier League, so it's a whole different situation. But look, Man City, they got every right to do this. I think someone had to do it at some point. It wasn't going to be anyone else, really, because they're the only serious club. And look, they're going to go again and fix the wrongs of what they've done in the summer transfer window last season because I think they had a poor window in regards to that. They got rid of Mahrez, didn't replace him. Got rid of Gundogan, didn't replace him. Signed Kovacic, who's a decent player. Nunez, who isn't good. And yeah, they're gonna do what a big club does, and they are the only club who aspire to be the best. The moment that they walked in, they didn't sort of go straight away because they were flirting with relegation. They won what? They won the title in 12. They won the title in 14. They've won about 6, 7 titles, and that's a testament to them. And look, if I'm being honest, I don't think the Premier League will lift the rules really. Um, we know what the English media are like. We know what the English Premier League are like. We know what English football are like in general. And I've watched the league this season. You never see anything about this top four, and it's clear to see why they say top four. Top four is because no one takes the cup seriously. I think Man City are the only team who can say they have bigger fish to fry, as certain Arsenal fans say, and they won't take it. We see Arsenal throw it away. We see that Liverpool got to the final. We see Tottenham throw it away in the second round of the League Cup. We see Arsenal, like I said, bottle both cups. But yeah, it's not good on the Premier League really. And if they were to lift this rule, I wouldn't see that it's going to make a difference because look, all the clubs are interested in staying up. Even if some clubs go down, they get the parachute payments. It's just where society. I think someone said it perfectly. The English sort of football, it reflects society and it's back and forth because no teams in England aspire to win, and that's just how the English media portray it and what's acceptable now, really. But yeah, it's a bit of a shambles. But look, good luck to Man City. If they win the case, fair play. They're gonna be unstoppable because all that money they have and they can spend it if they want to, whenever they want, whenever they feel like they need to. Basically, be the Real Madrid of England. And that's what my club was supposed to be when they said that we were smashing down Highbury before I was even born to compete with the likes of Bayern Munich and Real Madrid. And so far, we're on the same level with fucking Cadiz and all them lot. Even Bilbao, because they've won the trophy this season, they won the Copa del Rey. But yeah, remember, make sure you are like, sub, and sharing the content around. Let me know in the comment section like, if I've said anything that's not right. Like I said, there has been some conflicting reports. Something's been said by one outlet, something's been said by the other. I've tried to sort of balance it out in between, and that's what I really got out of it. But yeah, remember, like, sub, and share the content around, and I'll see you lot in my next video. And by the way, 4 subs off 100, so get that going as quick as possible in a bit.